it's too hot. Can I take my sweet ass time?
You can take your time if you like. Thank you.
It's pretty heavy. I was watching a TV show, and they were like using metal fans.
Metal fans in the TV show.
Have a dramatic interview with Skyler. I can only imagine. You have 10 minutes to write the questions Skyler will ask you, and another 10 minutes to film your interview. Most dramatic. Huh? Wait, question. Am I filming you?
No. So, well, you write the questions for me.
To ask me.
But I will have, like, the interview has to be within 10 minutes to film. So, like, we're already filming, but, like, by film it means, yeah.
Okay.
So, you don't have to, like, hold a camera or anything. It just means you'll have 10 minutes for us to have an interview.
I see. I'm not I would not like to interview myself. I'm a very boring person and I have no questions or no interesting points. I'm confused.
Okay, well, you have to have a dramatic interview by the end of your 10 minutes to prepare. Although you didn't say.
Exactly.
We're gonna be here for a while.
I'm gonna take a little break after that marathon. And this is a very nice break.
Okay. Hi, Julianne.
Can you read my handwriting?
I can read it. Okay. Let's start. So, how was your day?
Good. How was yours?
My day was pretty good. I am enjoying the sunny weather outside. Anything else you'd like to say about your day? Or?
No, other than the shitty parking.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's get into the interview then. That was just a warm up. When was the last time that you blinked?
Just now.
Just now. Okay. Well, congratulations, you've passed the human test. So what do you think about the opera?
Which opera? Tom Pan's opera?
Tom Pan's opera.
Well, it's been a hectic weeks leading up to it, but I think we'll have fun on Sunday.
Yeah. Do you have any opinions about sort of the process or the director or the composer of the opera?
Yes.
Yes.
I think the idea, the overall concept is very amazing. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the administration could have flowed a bit better since there's a team.
There is a team of like 5 people.
And you use those 5 people to their different various potentials. That's why they are part of the team.
Yes. What would you say is your favorite member of that team?
What are the members of the team?
So there's the illustrious Tom Pan, who composed the opera. There's the wonderful librettist Zijie. There's the enigmatic Abigail, who is our... And then you have the amazing director Skyler Baysa, and there's also the assistant personnel manager Lara Eda, and the assistant director Kaya.
Oh, I didn't know the last two. I think Abigail's my favorite.
The enigmatic.
The enigmatic
Yes.
Abigail, because she sends me emails every week, and without Abigail, I would not know. what's
Yeah, no
going
one
on.
else sends those emails. Actually, it's quite funny. Tom Pan was like, we need to send emails. And Abigail was like, I've been sending emails this whole time, Tom. If you checked your email, you might notice.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, we have 7 more minutes to talk about the opera.
Great.
What else about the opera? So I've heard there's a saxophone part. In fact, there's a saxophone fugue. How do you feel about that?
I think Bach would be very proud,
Bach would be proud.
knowing that people are still writing fugues this day.
Yeah, you might have thought fugues went out of fashion maybe a couple centuries ago, but people to this day still enjoy writing them.
I actually always had a question. I think, are the sopranos singing the same thing that we're playing?
I think some of the vocal parts are definitely doubling you. I don't know which one.
Crazy.
Why? Because it doesn't sound like it?
Well, because I can't hear anything when I'm in the pit orchestra. All I hear is alto sax, me, and horn.
And there's this one also.
Yeah, there's one on there, but I'm not too bothered since the horn is pointed that way.
Yeah. Okay, what else can we talk about the opera for? So it's about The Little Prince. Have you ever read The Little Prince? From this opera, what is your summary of The Little Prince?
It's a love story.
Regarding...
It's a love story, but not in like a romantic form of love, in a more general love sense. And it's between the rose and the fox and the prince, right? The rose is the one that you start out with. And yeah, things can happen, but you might become annoyed by it, and you start to not treasure it and not look after it. And once you leave, you realize that it's the one you're actually missing. Now the fox is the one that obviously appeals to you, but at the same time, while you're engaging with the fox, you miss your times with the rose. So I think the Little Prince is a cheater.
You think The Little Prince is a cheater?
I think he's stepping on two boats.
So like he didn't break up with the rose before he got with the fox?
He didn't break up with the rose, and he chose to engage with the fox.
Yeah.
So now that there's two connections that he has formed, he has to attend to both, to be fair to both. But he leaves the fox to be with the rose.
So would you say it's a happy ending?
Sort of. I'll leave it as an open ending because the fox is not necessarily, as upset. Obviously, it is. The fox is upset because it is a relationship that is thinning out. Prince is leaving, but at the same time, the fox understands that this is things that can happen in life.
Yeah. Those things definitely happen in life. So there's sort of a triangle going on here between the prince and the fox and the rose. There's one line that really hasn't been mentioned yet, which is
the fox and the rose.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them interact more.
Yeah, because they literally don't interact. Come to think of it, I don't think the Little Prince passes the Bechdel test.
We won't speak of that.
To be fair, the prince is the only human character in The Little Prince.
What about the king and the torch?
They're not humans.
Okay.
They're like weird alien creatures.
I thought you were gonna say they're below humans. They're degenerate.
They're a degenerate.
Degenerate.
They're a separate species. Yeah, that can get into dicey territory really quickly.
We'll leave it at the prince. But what about Antoine?
Antoine?
Is Antoine not a human?
He is almost, he tries. But I think There's some parts in the opera where you can really tell he's not a human, like when he sings a really low note that no human can hit. Or when he asks for forgiveness, when most humans don't do that. They just cut you off.
I see.
And then you yell at them, but they can't hear you. Yeah.
What a fruitful discussion.
What do you mean fruitful? This was not, this was,
I didn't expect it to be this fruitful when I wrote nearly nothing.
I don't have any more.
Exactly. No,
I expected more from you.
I know, see, you were doing a great job.
I was doing a great job, but you were doing